Hello students, welcome you all. Today we are going to discuss exercise 9.1 of your book, page number 203. So let's read the question. Question number 1. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degree. So basically there is a pole, let the pole be AB, and a rope is being tied from the top of the pole to a place near the ground. Okay, the angle inclined is 30 degree and length of the rope is 20 meter. But what we have to find the height of the pole. So we have to find the length of AB. Okay, so let's start. Here AC, which is AC is the length of the rope. AC equal to 20 meter. Angle C is equal to 30 degree. 30 degrees. So what we have to find? We have to find the length of AB. If we can find sine, okay, sine 30, then it will be AB by AC. That's right. Sine 30 degree equal to AB by AC implies, you know the value of sine 30, that is 1 by 2 is equal to length of AB. We don't know AB, write it AB just. AC, you know, AC is 20 meter, so write 20 implies AB equal to 20 by 2, which will be equal to 10 meter. So who is AB? AB is the height of the pole. Look at it. AB is the height of the pole. So we got the height of the pole is 10 meter. Okay. Now we will move to the next question. Let's read the question. A tree breaks down due to storm and the broken part bends so that top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30 degree with it. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meter. Find the height of the tree. Okay. Now, what is the question saying? There was a tree, so a tree is there, was there. Foot of the tree was B, and the tree broken from a point A. Okay, and in broken such that top of the this tree touches the ground at point C and making an angle 30 degree with the ground. So this angle is 30 degree, and the distance between the top of the tree and the foot of the tree is 8 meter. Okay, so now what we have to find the height of the tree. Height of the tree means AB and the broken part is AC. So we have to find AB plus AC. Okay. Now you have C, angle C and AB. By this you can find the BC. By this you can find the length of AB. Then after that we can find the length of AC also. Okay. Then we will add both of them. Let's start it. Here BC equal to 8 meter, angle C is equal to 30 degree. This is given to us. Now tan, if you write tan 30, it will be equal to AB by BC. Tan 30 degree equal to AB by BC implies, you know, the value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3 equal to AB length we don't know, right? AB divided by BC. BC is 8 meter. Implies now uh, 8 by root 3 is equal to AB. Okay, now what you can do? You can what here rationalize the denominator. Okay, implies 8 by root 3 into root 3 here into root 3 equal to AB implies it will be equal to 8 into root 3 by 3. 8 root 3 by 3 equal to AB. So we got the length of AB 8 root 3 by 3. Now we will move to, so we got the length of AB, we will write it 8 by 3 root 3. Now we can move to AC. Okay, so how we can find AC? If you will write sin 30, then it will be AB by AC. Write it, sin 30 degree equal to AB by AC implies, you know, the value of sin 30 is 1 by 2 equal to AB length is given, we have just found 8 by 3 root 3 into AC is 1 by AC, you can write, implies AC will be equal to 8 by 3 root 3 into 2, just cross multiply it, which will be equal to 16 root 3 by 3. Okay, so length of AC we have found. Now we can find the length of tree or height of the tree. You can write height of the tree. Height of the tree equals to AB plus AC. AB plus AC, which is equal to length of AB is 8 root 3 by 3 plus AC is 16 root 3 by 3. Okay, we'll write it here, which will be equal to 24 root 3 by 3. Now cancel it, it will be 8. So equal to 8 root 3. Who is 8 root 3? 8 root 3 equal to height of the tree. So we got the height of the tree is 8 root 3. So we can write it is solved. Now we will move to the next question. Question number 3. Let's read it. A contractor plans to install 2 slides for the children to play in a park. So you have seen, you must have seen slides in the park. Okay, people go to the peak of the slide and slides down. Okay, na? So for the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter. So for children below 5 years, the slide height of the slide is 1.5 meter and is inclined at an angle of 30 degree, and the angle of inclination is 30 degree. Okay, to the playground. Whereas for elder children, so this was for the children who were aged below 5 years. Now this would be for the children of the for elder children. She wants to have a steep slide, okay, at a height of 3 meter. So this slide, which is made for the elder children, height will be 3 meter, and for big children the height is more, okay, 3 children, and inclined at an angle of 60 degree. Here angle of inclination is 60 degree to the ground. What would be the length of the slide in each case? So what we have to find? We have to find the length of AC. This is the slide length of the slide for the children aged below 5 degree, and length of the this slide, that means PR. So we have to find length of two slides separately. Let's start it. For the first slide, okay, here what are given? AB equal to 1.5, AB equal to 1.5. Who is AB? AB is the height of the slide, right? And angle C equal to 30. Angle C equals to 30 degree. Okay. Now, what we have to find? We have to find length of AC. So, if we will write sin 30, it will be AB by AC. Sin 30 degree equal to AB by AC implies sin 30 is your 1 by 2 equals to AB is 1.5 divided by AC implies AC equals 1.5 into 2, which will be equal to 3 meter. So length of AC or length of the slide for children below 5 year is 3 meter. Now we will move to the next slide. Write it. For the second slide, PQ equal to 3, PQ equal to 3 meter, angle R equal to 60 degree. Then again we will write sin 60 degree is equal to PQ by PR, PQ by PR. Here we will write again implies sin 60, you know that root 3 by 2 is equal to PQ by PR. Length of PQ is 3, write 3 by PR implies PR will be equal to 3 by root 3 into 2, which will be equal to 3 to 2 is your 6, you can directly write 6 into root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3. Okay, just rationalizing it, it will be equal to 6 root 3 divided by 2, then it will be cancelled, which will be equal to 2 root 3. So 2 root 3 meter you can write. So this is the length of the second slide, 2 root 3 meter. Okay, so we have solved the question number 3. Now we will move to the question number 4. Now let's read the question. Angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. So let AB be the height, AB be the tower, and angle of elevation from a point 30 meter away from the foot of the tower. Let the point be C, and the angle of elevation is here 30 degree. What we have to find? Find the height of the tower. So we have to find the height of AB or length of AB. So here what we will do? If you can find tan 30, it will be AB by BC. Let's do that. Let's write here BC equal to 30 meter, angle C is equal to 30 degree. Directly write tan 30 degree is equal to AB by BC implies tan 30 is your value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Yes, 1 by root 3 equals to AB by BC. Length of AB is not given, you can write just AB by length of BC. BC will be 30 implies you can write AB is equal to 30 by root 3, which will be equal to 30 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3, which will be equal to 30 root 3 divided by 3. Now cancel it, it will be equal to 10 root 3. Okay na? So this length will be 10 root 3. Okay, so question number 4 is solved now. Now we'll move to question number 5. See, a kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. Okay, the inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string, assuming that there is no slack in the string. Look, a kite is flying and the height of the kite from the ground is 60 meter. Now the kite is attached to a string, okay, and it is fixed at the ground some a point at A, okay, and the length of the slide is AC. This is the length of the slide, and the angle of inclination is 60 degree, okay, and we will assume that there is no slack in the string. Normally when you fly a kite there is slack, like the kite, suppose you are standing here, okay, the kite will be, the string of the kite will be in this way, in a band way, okay. But here we will assume that there is no slack, there is no band like this. Okay, now we have this much data, we have to find the length of AC. Now if you can find sine 60, then it will be BC by AC, so that we can find the length of AC. We will do that in this way. Here BC equal to 60 meter, angle A equal to 60 degree, okay, both are 60. Now sine 60 degree is equal to BC by AC, implies sine 60 is your root 3 by 2, which will be equal to BC length is 60 divided by AC, implies AC will be equal to 60 by root 3 into 2, okay, I have to rationalize it, 2 equal to 60 by root 3 into 2, you just write, into root 3 by root 3, which will be equal to, now 60 into 2 is 120 into root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 will be 3. Now cancel it, 40, so which will be equal to 40 root 3 meter. Okay, so length of AC or length of the string is 40 root 3 meter. Okay, so this is the solution of question number 5. Now we will move to question number 6. Okay, see, a 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. The angle of elevation from his eye to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks towards the building. Find the distance he walked towards the building. Okay, so what is given to us? A 1.5 meter tall boy is standing here, suppose at a point Y, okay, then from a distance 30 meter tall building, so there is a building AZ whose length is, whose height is 30 meter, and the angle of elevation from his eye, look at it, from his eye, okay, from him, right? It is from his eye, so his eye will be 1.5 meter from the top, from the ground, okay na? Let that point be D, okay. From this point the angle of elevation is 30 degree, and when is moving towards the building, the angle of elevation decreases from 30 degree to 60 degree. That means the boy has moved from point D to point C. Okay. Now find the distance he walked towards the building. That means you have to find the length of CD. Okay. What you need? You need the length of CD. Okay. So what is given here? Just write what is given. Here AZ equal to 30 meter. You can write angle C or ACB, angle ACB equal to 60 degree, and angle ADC, this angle is equal to 60, 30, yeah? ADC, angle ADC equal to 30 degree. Okay, so you can write AB will be equal to, have to find AB, length of AB. AB will be equal to AZ minus BZ, AZ minus BZ, which will be equal to length of AZ is 30, BZ is equal to 1.5, this is 1.5. So 30 minus 1.5, which will be equal to 28.5 meter. Okay, now what we will find? We have the length of AB. Now if we can find tan 30, then we can find the length of BD, or we can first find tan 60, so that we can find the length of BC. Whatever, we can do it first. We'll find tan 30 first. Tan 30 degree is equal to AB by BD. Okay, implies value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3, which will be equal to length of AB is 28.5 meter divided by BD. We don't know the length of BD, just write BD, implies, okay, BD will be equal to, just cross multiply it, 28.5 into root 3 meter. So we got the length of BD. This length BD is 28.5 root 3 meter. Now we will find length of BC. How? We will find tan 60 degree. Again, tan 60 degree will be equal to AB. Here if you look, AB by BC. AB by BC implies, you know that tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 equal to AB, length of AB is 28.5 divided by BC. You don't know, you just write BC, implies BC equals to 28.5 by root 3. Just write it here now, implies BC equal to 28.5 divided by root 3 into root 3 by root 3. We will rationalize it, which will be equal to 28 root 3, 28.5 root 3 divided by 3. Now you cancel it, 28.5 will be 379, 3 9 ja 27, then 9.5 root 3. Okay, so 9.5 root 3 is the length of BC. 9.5 root 3. What we need? We need the length of CD. Now again, CD equal to, look at the figure, CD equal to BD minus BC. BD minus BC, which will be equal to length of BD. We had just found length of BD here, 28.5 root 3 meter. 28.5 root 3 meter minus length of BC equal to 9.5 root 3 meter, which will be equal, after subtraction, it will be 19 root 3 19 root 3 meter. Yes, so it will be 19 root 3 meter. So BD is 19 root 3 meter. So what we need? Find the distance he walked towards the building. So here distance DC. So DC is 19 root 3 meter. Okay. Now we will move towards another question. Question number 7. Okay, from a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of 20-meter high building are 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. Find the height of the tower. Okay. So there is a building, let the building be BC, okay, and the height of BC is building is 20 meter here, and a transmission tower is there, let the transmission tower be AB, okay. Then some angle of elevations are given here. What are the angle? The angle of elevation of the bottom and top of a transmission tower. So transmission tower is AB, top of the transmission tower is A. The angle of elevation from a point D is 60 degree, okay, and the angle of elevation from the bottom of the tower, this is the bottom of the tower, is 45 degree. So this much data is given to us. Now with this data we have to find the height of the tower. That means we have to find A, B. Okay, so let's start. Here the data that are given, write it out. BC equal to 20 meter. Then angle ADC equal to 60 degree. Angle look at it, BDC, look at the figure, BDC equal to 45 degree. This much data is given. Now we will find tan 60, this angle, okay. Tan 60, oh this is not 60, this is 45, sorry, tan 45, tan 45 we have to find. Tan 45 degree will be equal to BC by CD. BC by CD implies tan 45 you know is equal to 1 equals to BC length you know that 20 by CD implies that CD equal to 20. So we got the length of CD equal to 20 meter. Now we will find tan 60, okay. From tan 60 we can find the length of AC. We'll write again tan 60 degree, look at the figure, tan 60 means this big angle, tan 60 will be equal to AC by CD equal to AC by CD implies you know the value of tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 equals to AC, length of AC is not AC is, we don't know AC, just write AC by CD, look at figure, CD is 20, we have just now know 20 meter implies AC will be equal to 20 into root 3 meter, okay. So we got the length of AC. Okay, now look at it. AC, look at the figure AC, this is 20 root 3. What we have to find? We have to find length of AB. We know the length of BC, that is 20 meter. So here AB will be equal to AC minus BC. AC minus BC, which is equal to length of AC is 20 root 3. Write 20 root 3 minus BC, length of BC, look at it, BC is 20. So 20 root 3 minus 20, which will be equal to, take 20 as common, root 3 minus 1 meter. So this is the answer, 20 into root 3 minus 1 meter. So this is the height of the tower. Okay, so this is the solution for question number 7. Now we will move to question number 8. Okay, now you see, let's read the question. A statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. Okay, so this is a pedestal. You must have seen some pedestal and above which the statues are made. Okay, normally statues are not made on the ground, they are made on a pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree. From a point on ground, the angle of elevation of the statue is here 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree. From the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. So top of the pedestal is this, and this is the top of building. So angle of elevation to the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. So this angle is 45 and this big angle is 60 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. Okay, we have to find the height. That means we have to find BC. Well, let's try it out. Here, what are given to us? AB, AB equals to 1.6 meter. Okay, then angle ADC, look at the figure, angle ADC, this big angle, angle ADC equals to 60 degree, and angle BDC, angle BDC equals to 45 degree. Okay, now first what we will do, we will find tan 45. Okay, let's find tan 45. Tan 45 degree will be equal to BC, look at the figure, BC by CD. Tan 45 will be equal to BC by CD, implies tan 45 value you know is 1, will be equal to BC and CD, both the value we don't know, just write BC and CD, implies cross multiply, BC will be equal to CD. Okay, this much data we needed. BC is equal to CD now. Well, now what we will do, we will write this, look at it, we will move to angle 60 degree. Now tan 60 we will find. Okay, tan 60 degree will be equal to tan 60 degree equal to AC by CD, AC by CD, implies you know the value of tan 60 is root 3 is equal to length of AC we don't know, AC will be equal to AB plus BC, you can write AB plus BC divided by CD, you look at it, CD we had just found, CD is equal to BC, so instead of CD we will write BC. Okay na, implies root 3 equals to, look at it, we know the value of AB, look at the figure, AB is 1.6, just write 1.6 plus BC divided by BC. Okay, now what we will do, we will cross multiply it. Okay, implies root 3 BC is equal to 1.6 plus BC. Okay, now what we will do, come to here, so we will bring this BC to LHS. Now root 3 BC, you can write, implies root 3 BC minus BC is equal to 1.6. Now implies you take BCH common, then root 3 minus 1 will be equal to 1.6, implies BC will be equal to 1.6 now divided by root 3 minus 1. Okay, very nice. Now what we have to do? We have to rationalize it. Okay, let's rationalize it. 1.6 by root 3 minus 1. Okay, here what we will do? We will write into root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. Okay, very nice. Now we will write it here. We will write will be equal to 1.6 into root 3 minus plus 1. We will just write as it is. 1.6 into root 3 plus 1, and in the denominator it will be a minus b into a plus b. Just write root 3 square will be okay, we will write root 3 square will be 3 minus 1 square will be 1. Okay, we have just put a minus b into a plus b whole square formula. A minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square. Root 3 square is 3 and 1 square is 1, which will be equal to 1.6 into root 3 plus 1 divided by 2. Now you 1.6 divided by 2 will be equal to, I'll write it here, it will be equal to 0.8 into root 3 plus 1, okay, this much meter you can say. So who is it? It is equal to BC. Look at the figure. Who is BC? It is the height of the pedestal. Okay, so BC is equal to 0.8 into root 3 plus 1 meter. Okay, so this is your answer. Now we will move to question number 9. So let's see it. Question number 9. The angle of elevation of the point of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degree. Okay, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. Okay, if the tower is 50 meter high, find the height of the building. Again you read, angle of elevation from the top of a building from a foot of a tower is 30 degree. So this is the tower, foot of the tower is C and the building is AB. Okay, so angle of elevation from the foot of the tower to the top of the building is 30 degree. Okay, and top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. Top of the tower is this, to the foot of the building, this is the building, AB is the building, is 60 degree. Okay, so two angle of elevation we have got. If the tower is 50 meter high, so length of the tower is given, that is 50 meter. What we have to find? Find the height of the building. That means you have to find the length of AB. Okay, look, you have to draw these figures. Okay, so try to draw these figures also, because in the exam the figures will not be given to you. Okay, you have to draw the figure by yourself. So you try this at your home and try to draw the figure by yourself. Now we'll move to the solution part. Here you can write angle B, or you can A B C. You can write angle A B. No, sorry, not A B C. Angle D B C. This angle D B C. One second. Angle D B C. Look at the figure. D B C equals to 60 degree. Then angle ACB equal to 30 degree, and what else? CD equal to, or DC you can write this length, CD equal to 50 meter. CD equal to 50 meter. Now what we have to find the heights. Okay, so let's find the length of BC, this length. How? If we can find tan 60, then we can find length of BC. Let's write tan 60. Tan 60 degree will be equal to CD by BC, implies tan 60 value you know root 3 will be equal to CD is your 50 divided by root 3. Okay, which will be equal to, we will rationalize it, 50 root 3 divided by 3. Okay, so we got the length of CB or BC you can say. Now we will move to this angle. Okay, this is your 30. We will find tan 30 here. Now write tan 30 degree is equal to AB by BC. AB by BC implies tan 30 you know equal to 1 by root 3 equals to AB, length of AB is not given. AB we don't know, we have to find this. AB is here just AB divided by BC. BC length we have just found. Where is BC? This one, 50 root 3 by 3. 50 root 3 by 3. Just cross multiply it here. 50 root 3 by 3 into 1, which will be equal to AB into root 3. Okay. Now root 3 and root 3 will be cancelled here. Just cancel it. So implies AB equals to 50 by 3. Okay. So length of AB is 50 by 3 meter you can say. Where is AB? This one. AB is 50 by 3 meter. So we have to find the height of the building. So this is the height of the building. Height of the building is 50 by 3 meter. Now we will move to question number 10. Okay, let's read. One second. Question number 10, 11. Okay, this one. Let's read the question. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other. Okay, so there are two poles of equal height. That means AB, this, one second, AB is equal to CD on the either side of the road. Okay, which is 80 meter wide. So this is a road and this is 80 meter wide. From a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of the top of the pole are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. So from a point on the road, angle of elevation, okay, to the what are these? These are the poles. Okay, angle of elevation to the top of the poles, one of the angle of the elevation is 30 degree, another angle of elevation is 60 degree. Now find the height of the poles. So you have to find these heights and the distance of the point from the poles. Okay, also you have to find from this point O, OD and OB. Okay, so first what we will do, let's find tan 30. Okay, you just write what is given. Given is BD equal to 80 meter. Okay, and angle COD equal to 30, angle AOB equal to 60 degree. Now tan 30 degree is equal to, tan 30 will be equal to CD by OD. CD by OD implies value of tan 30 you know 1 by root 3 is equal to CD by OD. Now implies CD will be equal to, you can write OD by root 3. Okay, so just write a statement 1. CD equal to OD by root 3. Now again we will move to here. Here we will find tan 60. That's right. Tan 60 degree is equal to, again, AB by BO, or OB you can write. So we'll write tan 60 degree equal to AB by OB, implies, now you look, tan 60 is your root 3. You know the value of tan 60 is root 3, equal to AB by OB. Okay, implies AB will be equal to root 3 OB. Okay, we write it as statement 2. So we have got two statements. One is CD equal to OD by root 3. Look at it. CD equal to OD by root 3 and AB equal to root 3 OB. But what you have? You have AB is equal to CD, and it is given to us that height of the two poles are equal. But you can write, but AB is equal to CD. Okay na? So we can write, we can here in this equation we will write it here. OD by 3 equal to, we can write that, you see, CD is equal to AB. Okay na? Therefore you can write OD by root 3 equal to root 3 OB, as both the statements are equal and the LHS are equal. CD equal to AB, therefore we can say RHS are equal. Okay na? So you can write OD by root 3 is equal to root 3 OB. Okay na? Implies OD equal to, you just cross multiply it, root 3 into root 3 OB, which is equal to 3 OB. Okay, so D is equal to 3 OB. Now look at it. OD is equal to 3 into OB. Okay na? Just write it. OD equal to 3 OB, implies, just look at the figure. So is there any relation between OB and OD? Yes, there is a relation. What is the relation? Here you can see OD plus OB equal to 80 meter na? Or we can write OD equal to 80 minus OB, isn't it? Now you see OD equal to 80 minus OB. Here you can say, in this place of OD, we can write this value 80 minus OB. Okay na? So we will write, instead of OD, we will write 80 minus OB. So 80 minus OB is equal to 3 OB, implies, now you see, 1 second, 80 equal to 3 OB, this minus OB will be transferred to RHS, plus OB, implies 80 equal to 4 OB, implies 80 divided by 4 equal to OB, implies 80 by 4 is equal to 20, 20 equal to OB. We got the length of OB. Look at the figure. OB is 20 meter. Now can we find the length of OD? Here we will find OD is equal to, look at this, OD equal to 80 minus OB. 80 minus OB implies OD equal to 80 minus length of OB we have just found is 20. So minus 20 we will write, which will be equal to 60 meter. So OD we found, this OD is 60 meter. Now we can write 60 meter here. But what we find? We have to find height of the poles. Okay na? So let's find height of the pole. Now you have this length is 60. If you can find tan 60, sorry, tan 30 here, or you can find tan 60 also, tan 30, then it will be equal to CD by OD. Now you can write tan 30 like this, tan 30. This already earlier we have found it, tan 30 equal to CD by OD. CD by OD. CD by OD implies tan 30 1 by root 3 equals to CD length we don't know, CD by OD we have just found OD is 60. Okay, implies CD equals to 60 by root 3, which will be equal to, after simplification, it will be 60 root 3 by 3, then it will be equal to 20 root 3. So which will be equal to 20 root 3. You have to rationalize it. After rationalization, you can find it 20 root 3. So length of CD is 20 root 3. Okay.